Our hero begins the game at the foot of Weird Henge. Which way will you go? Well, that would depend. For now we'll go right to the haunted swamp, but two ghosts are blocking the way, all shiny and pomp. There are 30 diamonds to collect as you go. These will restore your health if it happens to be low. Head back to the left and past the stones, to the mysterious monolith and places unknown. Here you pick up the back door key and a green diamond that lies by the tree. In the bushy grove we see our friend Dylan, who's been turned into a bush by Zax, the game's villain. You can see a diamond up in the trees, so you must be able to get up there in the breeze. But not yet, so for now we continue walking around, left to ye old well with a rope hanging down. Be careful that you don't fall inside, for the technique to traverse it I will provide. There is a tiny bump pointing out of the ground. Jump from here and you'll land on the well's surround. You found another diamond and continue to explore. Head left to the castle back door. To reach the castle you need to cross the moat. You cannot swim across as this egg doesn't float. Getting across is pretty straightforward. Jump onto the shark fin and continue onward. Use your key to open the door. You can leave the milk bottle and rubbish bag on the floor. Enter the castle and you're in the grand hall. Get onto the lift and up to the next floor. Jump left and stay on this level, through the upper gallery and into the chapel. Ignore the cross and walk on through, to the watchtower with a window and a cloud or two. Go up on the lift and jump to the right. Pick up the power pill that you'll need for your fight. Head down and back the way you came, but this time jump right at the lift to continue the game. You'll find yourself in a tower with a view. There's a diamond in the clouds, so you know what to do. You'll start to fall through the cloud as soon as you land. It's like big white fluffy quicksand. Carefully move to the edge of the cloud, jump to the right and into the crowd. Ignore the diamond and duster that are lying around and make your way to the furthermost cloud. Jump right again and you'll be up a tree. Move up and try not to get hit by the monkey. You are now very high up in the treetop. Head towards the diamond and try not to drop. Jump off and move across another cloud. Do this first time and you should be very proud. Pick up the diamond, this should be the 6th, and jump on to the top of the monolith. Up here you will find the black cat. I'm sure we can find something to do with that. There's another cloud to the right up high. Jump on and then off and fall through the sky. You'll land on Weird Henge and pick up the dagger and a diamond. We now need to look for the witch on her island. Jump down and move to the right. You'll notice the ghosts are now flashing green and white. Jump into the ghosts and they'll vanish with pops, just like Pac-Man, but without all the dots. Now we have reached the good witch's island. She's on our side, no need to be frightened. Talk to the witch and she'll tell you she's lost Gobbolino. Who could that be? Well, I think I know. Open your inventory and select the black cat. The witch wants to help you, so make sure you read all the chat. Collect a leaf from Dylan's bush, something poisonous and some fire, and she'll help you to free him. Best not deny her. Head back to the left and pick up the frog. It's your friend Dora, living in the bog. You can drop the power pill when back on dry land. It's done its job and you no longer need it to hand. Head back to the bush and use the dagger to cut off a leaf. You can drop the dagger now, its appearance was brief. Leave the leaf too, you'll come back for it later. There are other things to do and their importance is greater. For now it's time for your quest to resume, so head back to the castle and into the throne room. Walk out to the drawbridge and pull the lever. No need to cross the bridge or pick up the diamond either. Head back inside and talk to Prince Charming. His tale of the evil wizard Zax is quite alarming. You all know the tale of the frog princess, so select Dora and you've saved your first friend on this quest. Go right, pick up the handle and hop on the lift. Jump right and back out the window to make use of this gift. Jump off the cloud and into the cluster. Now you can pick up the diamond and duster. Head to the treehouse and pick up the big stick, and there are 2 more diamonds for you to nick. Drop down and jump over the well. Where to jump safely from the other side, I'll tell. Stand on the mound at the foot of the tree trunk to jump on the well without being sunk. Select the handle and the bucket will appear. Leave it for now, it won't disappear. Drop the duster and head back to the left, into the castle and up the lift. To the left and up again, below the tallest tower where you can pick up a gem. Climb even further so you're in the tallest tower, and here you'll find the lightning conductor. Head down and left and pick up the gold cross, out of the window and jump across. Pick up the diamond on your way, and you're out on a limb with a monkey at play. Drop down to Sleepy Hollow where Dozy is sleeping. The clues tell you you'll need to do something quite shocking. Drop the lightning conductor on the stone and continue to stroll to the next screen where you'll find the big ugly troll. The troll won't let you pass without paying a fee, but you'll notice that goat standing by the tree. To remove the troll, just follow this trick. Hit the poor goat with the big stick. The goat butts the troll and the path is clear, but go back the way you came and get out of here. Drop the gold cross before you go. We won't need it until later, you know. Walk back to the right past the sword in the stone. Whoever removes the sword will earn his place on the throne. Cross the bridge and return to the castle. It's a simple task that shouldn't cause too much hassle. Out the window or across the moat towards the well. Take whichever route in which you feel you'll excel. Jump to the well and pick up the bucket, then continue right and be sure not to chuck it. Travel to the Good Witch and beyond. Keep going over the other side of the pond. Make your first jump from the dip in the ground. If you leap from the edge, you'll overshoot and end up drowned. Touching the birds will damage your health a bit, but collecting diamonds will replenish it. Here you can fill your empty bucket in the geyser. Now you have a bucket of hot water. You will also find the Drink Me potion, a peculiar shrinking lotion. Head to the right and jump up the rock, just to see what's at the top. The dormant volcano that cannot be passed. We'll come back here later perhaps. Head all the way back to where you were before and pick up the gold cross that you left on the floor. Collect the diamonds and move towards the Ice Palace entrance, where you'll find your friend Denzel in attendance. The coolest of the Yoke folk has been frozen in ice. I'm sure you can solve this puzzle without thinking twice. Use the bucket of hot water in this scenario, and Denzel will give you his personal stereo. Enter the palace and go down the steps. Your third rescue is coming up next. Head down and into the crypt. The vampire will cause you no problem as you have the gold cross equipped. Drop the cross anywhere in this room and the vampire will keep away from you. Head down into the deepest dungeon and pick up the lit torch which will light the witch's cauldron. To the right is the Oubliette, where an oversized Daisy is being kept. Give the Drink Me potion to Daisy and she'll return to a normal sized lady. Another friend saved, you're halfway there. 3 more to go, but don't despair. Head out of the palace and into the sunshine, towards your lazy friend on the recline. Pick up the poisoned apple and continue moving right. It's not yet time to get Dozy upright. Head back into the castle and up the lift. This little egg is putting in quite a shift. Head left and out of the window, being careful not to fall down below. In the bard's treehouse you want some sort of clue, but the bard is playing his pipes and ignoring you. Give him the stereo and he'll give up his pipes, and these pipes are of the magical type. Go down and right and back to the well. Leave the pipes here and bid a farewell. Move right and pick up the leaf and you now have all 3 ingredients that the good witch wanted to see. Give the lot to Glenda the witch and receive a potion to free your friend in the ditch. Use the potion on Dylan and now he is saved, and only 2 of your friends remain enslaved. Move left and pick up the magic pipes and the duster as well. Now for the first time you can jump down the old well. You should land on a tiny ledge. Be careful not to fall off the edge. There's a secret passageway hidden down here, but a giant rat is in the way. Oh dear, oh dear. Play the pipes like the famous Hamlin piper, and the rat will fall into a trance and disappear. Move along the secret passage and pick up something sticky. You'll find that dropping this will prove rather tricky. Enter the forgotten dungeon all cold and damp. Watch out for the slime and pick up the ancient lamp. Up the lift you'll find yourself back in the grand hall. I bet you were wondering what was up with the floor. Head back towards Dozy asleep on the rock. We're going to wake him up with a big shock. On the Sleepy Hollow screen drop the duster. Select it again and a genie will appear. He doesn't seem to enjoy this interaction, but try a couple more times and you'll get a more dramatic reaction. The genie launches a shocking attack, clearly at his wit's end. This, combined with the lightning conductor, will wake your sleeping friend. Drop the lamp and the duster around here. Success in this game is getting quite near. Using something sticky you can pull out Excalibur the sword. Now you are the king, the lord. Go back to the ice palace and move left across the upper level. We're getting close now. Have you got the metal? Head through the gap in the wall on the left, where you'll find yourself in an unusual game of chess. A giant chess piece moves across the screen, but everything's fine because king takes queen. The next screen is quite intimidating, but take my advice. Avoid the chess pieces and don't fall on the spikes. Reach Grand Dizzy and the rescue is done. No extra work to do for this one. Unfortunately, your job isn't finished. The game is not over as long as Zax still exists. The next 10 minutes will be a little boring. Basically a whole load of back and forthing. Head out of this room and climb up to the top. Grab the diamond, but don't stop. Head out of the window and make sure you jump. If not, you'll end up on the ground in a clump. You can go up for a glimpse at Zax if you like, but you currently have no way of winning this fight. Head down and then all the way to the end of the map, to the active volcano where you can now bridge the gap. Use the clouds to reach the other side, though this might be a difficult ride. Jump when the cloud is down really low, and you should land on it and not fall down below. Jump again when the first cloud is nearing the top, to hit the next cloud and avoid the drop. There's a couple more diamonds to collect as you descend into hell. You'll end up in Hades, where the devil does dwell. Talk to the devil and he'll tell you how Zax had betrayed him, and give you his trident so you can kill the wizard and take his ring. A lot more travelling follows next as you travel from the east all the way west. Back to the palace for the final fight. The evil wizard Zax is in for a fright. Select the trident when stood next to Zax, and he will be killed. It's as simple as that. Take the ring back down to Hades, home of the devil and all of his crazies. The devil tells you to cast the ring into the cracks of Gehenna and destroy Zax's soul forever. Head left and cross over the lava. Like the volcano above, this could cause some drama. When safely across, select the ring to destroy it for good. You'll win the game now, at least you should. If you have 30 diamonds, the devil will send you home. If you've missed any, you'll have to head back up and roam. Collect all the diamonds you find on your quest is the simple tactic that I would suggest. You've saved all your friends, killed the bad guy, and then made a deal with the devil. Now it's over. Amen.